Hi, Satya.
Yes, sir.
So we'll go through the topics here. What is cloud computing? Cloud
Okay.
computing is the on-demand delivery of computing services, including servers, storage, databases, networking, software
Intel.
analytics, and intelligence over the internet. With a pay-as-you-go pricing model, instead of owning and maintaining physical data centers, business can rent access to computing resources from cloud providers like AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud. See, basically, if you take the non-cloud environment, how we used to have is we used to have networks, physical
Yeah,
networks.
yeah.
Then we used to have data centers. Data centers means there will be a lot of storage
Storage.
devices
Hardware.
will be there. They used to store the data. And also there used to be servers also where servers are connected through the network to the
Mm,
entire globe for different
mm,
countries services
mm,
basically. You
mm,
take any financial institution, insurance company, or any industry, automotive industry, healthcare, or such kind of things. So
mm,
physical infrastructure, when we maintain, they used to pay a lot of money as a annual maintenance contract, and also they used to invest a lot of money to buy the servers, hardware. You
mm.
take typical Amazon or Flipkart or any typical e-commerce
Big basket.
sites during Thanksgiving Day and Christmas season, New Year season, lot of people will buy the items online. So week
Okay.
by week, it is going to be increasing the load for the servers. What they used to do in the past, they used to buy servers and kept it readily. Week by week, if load is increasing, they used to add in the networks, different
Mm,
networks, creating different networks, adding them. And also
okay.
globally, they used to keep that infrastructure in different locations. Once January first week is done, no rush will be there with the e-commerce site. Whatever they purchased it, it is going to
Mm,
be wasted. Maybe next year only they used to use it. But
okay.
whatever they invested, that investment is just for 2 months work.
Okay.
That is one issue. Another issue is annual maintenance contract used to be there in millions they used to pay for this
Mm,
maintenance of the networks, maintenance of the hardware, such kind of things. Now, when cloud computing came, what they are doing, all these data centers are made by either AWS or Azure or Google Cloud service provider, and they are
mm.
maintaining in their locations. Let us say if you take AWS, AWS has got globally in different centers.
Regions.
Data centers. So
Region.
in data centers, they manage these servers, but front end, they'll give a software to us. With the
Yeah.
software, we can operate by creating our application, by creating servers, such kind of things. We will not bother back end what it is there in the data center. When you
Okay.
create the command with the commands, if you create the missions, it creates the mission, virtual mission, it keeps running in the backend servers somewhere.
Mm,
We don't know where it is also, but naturally when you are having account, you will be able to trace it out in which location it is running it also. But physically, we don't need to worry. Front end software is going to maintain that. At the same
okay.
time, if you want to build one Apache server or any web server, you can build
Mm,
it, you can host it in the cloud itself and give the IP address, we can access that. That is
okay.
the mechanism. And apart from that, whenever you don't want it, you can shut down the server.
Mm,
Let us say if database server is there, if they are accessing 24/7, they can keep it running. If they
mm,
are using some one-time creation server, they can use it for 1 week or 10 days. Then later on, they can destroy that particular virtual machine itself.
mm.
It means it is a virtual machine where it is going to store in the servers as virtual machine running, and that
Okay.
is going to be viewed by us as physical machine
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yes.
Then what is pay as you go? When you need it, they'll be charging. When you don't need it, you are shutting down. That shutdown time is not counted for rent. It is nothing
Yeah.
but a renting the systems, virtual
Yes.
missions.
Yes.
That is the way. Okay. Then
That.
all these cloud providers follow the same mechanism.
Mm,
Now, when it comes to the key characteristics of cloud computing, one is on-demand self-service is there. what they are going to do, users can provision resources like virtual machines or storage instantly without human intervention. That's where physical involvement is not required. When you want to have one virtual machine for Apache server, you can create virtual machine. You can install Apache setup, make it as a server, and there will be IP address. That IP address you can use it to browse that particular server to see the front end web pages or something the same way. So nobody involved, either network admin, system admin, or DBA. Nobody is in place to work with. Everything is taken care in the backend. Okay, with the different softwares, front end softwares. Then broad network access services are available over internet from anywhere. It means
Yeah.
globally
Globally.
the networks are created to host on particular data center, but you can access from anywhere in the world because it is being accessed through the web interface, which is internet.
Yeah. So can I stop
Right?
you for a minute?
Yes, laptop you can use mobile also.
No. What I'm trying to say is, you told me to go through all the video and documents, right?
Mm,
I have thoroughly gone through for three videos and almost 5 documents that we downloaded yesterday.
mm.
I mean, not yesterday, on the
That I'm discussing offline separately. Now
okay.
let us walk through
Whatever
this
whatever
document.
you're teaching me right now, I have gone through it fully.
No, you went through it, but I need to explain with the live examples, right?
Okay.
Then only you will be able to catch up, right?
Yes, sir. I thought you thought you
No,
didn't.
that is fine. That is fine. That's fine. You keep it away for now. Now, this is about broad network access means globally you will have a network created and you can access from anywhere through the internet. That is the benefit of cloud services. Then resource pooling is cloud providers use multi-tenant models, meaning multiple customers share the same infrastructure securely. It means
Mm.
if you have access with AWS, you can give accounts to different people. Different people in the organization, they can access
Can you
it.
give me an example, sir?
Example in Mumbai, Singapore, okay, like Florida, mm,
Okay.
then different cities, New York, London, that kind of cities also people can sit there, they can access as a single organization. Within the
Mm.
organization, we can create IDs, we can hand out to them, they will be able to access our systems. So multiple customers share same infrastructure securely because it is a corporate account. One corporate account, if they create it, then they are going to access with their IDs and they will be given particular role access. Role access means what role they are playing, what access levels they need to give, what services they need to give. Let us say if they want to create virtual missions, virtual mission access can be given. If they want to
Mm.
work with the databases, database access can be given. If they want to
Mm.
work with storage usage like S3, simple storage services, that can be
Yeah.
given access. So all those services will have individual access where particular identity access management roles will be created for each user in the
Mm.
organization. Okay, that is the
Mm.
resource pooling. Then
Okay.
rapid elasticity is scales resources up and down. What is scaling basically? We discussed about the e-commerce site access. If
Yeah.
you are hosting that e-commerce site access on cloud, what happens? You
Mm.
can create multiple networks depends on the weekly loads or daily loads. Those networks can be deployed in different locations of the world. You can see load is coming from which country more. In that country, you can create network, you can deploy all these web servers, all these things in the same infrastructure. So
Mm.
whenever that load is stopped it in that location, they can take back, they scale down and remove those things.
Okay.
But data is going to store in the main servers, main place. Okay.
Right.
For operation purpose, easily they can do it. It means scaling up is increasing the capacity of the
So,
website by adding some more networks. In the networks,
yeah.
they will be having the same setup, same architecture, like web servers, front end, back end, all those things. Then
Okay.
automatically based on demand, it is going to be there rapid elasticity with scaling up and scaling down,
Mm.
right? Then
Okay.
you got it right up to these things with examples.
Yeah, I got it, sir. I'll tell what I understood by rapid elasticity.
Yeah, you please tell me.
Uh, it's like, for example, I'm running an enterprise. I have access to cloud, and
Hmm.
when my workload is too much, I scale. I mean, I take more access to many other servers, and if my workload is less, I uh, uh, get it get the number of servers uses to be lesser than what
The required load, yes.
yeah, that's correct, sir.
Right, right, that is correct. That is correct.
Yeah, okay, no
Okay,
problem.
yeah. Then fifth one is measured services. Pay as you go. What did you understand?
Yeah, this is as I was telling. Let's say I'm using out of 5 servers that are there in the cloud. I
Hmm.
use 2 servers. My
Hmm.
need is enough for only 2 servers.
Hmm.
I'll be able to be billed only for 2 servers. Whatever I've used,
Yeah.
that
Yes.
much I have to pay. That's all. Otherwise,
Yes, that is correct.
it's not
The bill is
useful.
going to be there for that setup only, not for
Yeah,
more other than that. Right?
this other servers can be used by other people, and it's no longer needed for me.
Yes. In your project, what is the setup is required, you will be billing for that only.
Yeah.
Monthly billing. Okay.
Hmm.
Then whatever services you are going to use it. Like I told
Yeah,
you, database
infrastructure
server
as well.
related services are there.
Yeah,
Then there are other services also. All those will be
platform as
used.
a service,
Yes. Yes. Then infrastructure as a service
software as
is
a
what
service.
IaaS.
Uh, it's actually hardware, sir.
Mm.
I think I understood it as hardware. For
Yeah.
example, AWS EC2 is Elastic uh, Elastic uh, Compute Cloud.
Mm.
So that example is again same like scaling.
Yes. So whatever hardware used to be there, the same hardware is virtualized way it is
Yeah,
going to be set
virtualization
up.
computer science.
Virtualized way. So let us say you have storage devices, that is physical hardware. Then you have a virtual machine was a hardware.
Okay,
Networking was a hardware. All
okay,
those things are virtually we created with networks, with servers, with
okay,
virtual machines, and whatever data we are storing it, storage devices are there. All those all are virtually created it through different
okay,
AWS services basically. So
okay.
EC2 is Elastic Cloud Compute.
Yeah,
Computer engine is there in Google like that or the
yeah,
internet. Then
yeah.
platform as a service is what? What did you understand?
It is actually something that allows multiple programming languages, OS, and different framework to be able to uh, be hosting the programs. Is this correct?
Yes, platform is like you have different architecture, right?
Yeah,
On the
different.
architecture, you need to set up the applications. Now, let us say there is a,
If you
you know
have a
about,
simple, yeah.
I'll
If
tell
I
you
have a,
example. Yeah,
okay, sir.
let us say you have clear tax. You know about tax filing, right?
Tax.
Tax filing sites are there.
Okay.
One can file the tax online, right? For tax
Yeah.
filing, there are different companies. Those companies, what they do,
Hmm.
they set up all that systems architecture in the back end. That is called platform as a service. They're hosting from AWS, and on top of that, they are going to install the software. Basically, the infrastructure hosting in the back end is going to be there as a platform as a service.
Okay.
And also, there will be applications will be managed for particular testing services also. Let us say you want to test particular application, you need the
Hmm.
infrastructure first thing. Virtualized infrastructure will be provided under PaaS. Then networks will be provided. Then you need to load the application and test it. That is a testing
Hmm.
services purpose. You can use it PaaS. platform as a
Can you
service.
give me an example, sir?
Let us say one product is there, that product you need to test it in cloud. So PaaS
Okay.
is the right one. PaaS companies are there. They will host on their servers setup. Then software as a services, it is just like clear tax. Tax service companies are there. You can go
Okay.
and file there by paying 100 rupees or something like that. You can file
Okay.
tax yourself. That is going to be hooked up to the income tax department. It means gateways are connected there through the software. Okay, all those
Okay.
things are there. Example here, Microsoft 365 also is there. Whatever
Mm.
office products you are using through the Google Docs, Sheets, presentations, you can
Yeah.
use them in 365 also. 365 is a full-time cloud platform as a service. Then Salesforce is another CRM application. They are hosting through the platform as a service and also software as a service. Software as a service means they will
My
host
MS
CRM,
35,
CRM,
365.
CRM applications. Yes, right?
Yeah.
Then the types of cloud deployments are one is
Yeah.
public
Public,
cloud,
private.
yes, private and hybrid and multi-cloud. I'll tell you all
Yeah.
these things. Owned by third-party providers like AWS, Azure, GCPs, public cloud is there.
Mm.
You're talking about AWS, that is public cloud.
Yes, sir.
Then private cloud is dedicated to a single organization on premises or hosted. Now let us say one organization is there, they don't want to reveal the data or applications to public cloud
Mm.
for
Mm.
privacy purpose. They will have private cloud. Private cloud means all the virtual machines will be set up there with virtualization software. Okay. There are different softwares to host the servers. Okay,
Right.
through virtualization softwares. Then they'll configure like in AWS with different networks also,
Okay.
virtualized networks, and they'll create the same setup. Okay,
Okay.
then they'll host to different countries like banks are having privacy about their data.
Yeah.
They'll have private cloud. Then insurance companies might have like that. So many other financial companies, non-financial companies also they can host it.
Mm.
Government organizations, if you take it, government organization, they don't use more of them. They use private cloud because they will have their own setup because privacy
So,
purpose, right? Then
mhm.
hybrid cloud is what combines public plus private cloud. Now let us say in one organization, if they are using one private cloud inside and public cloud AWS. Now what they are supposed to do, they need to connect to the some of the applications on the public cloud also on AWS also through the networks. Then
Yeah.
there
Can you
they
give
are
me an
going to
example, sir?
example is let us say you have ICICI Bank.
Okay.
Example, ICICI Bank might have private cloud services and public cloud also. We don't know where they are using public cloud, AWS or GCP or Azure. Assume that. Assumption
Okay.
only.
Sure,
So
sir.
they use combination cloud with hybrid cloud setup,
Mm.
right? Then multi-cloud is user services from multi-cloud providers. Let us say if one company is using AWS, Azure, GCP, and private cloud, then multi-cloud providers are there.
Okay.
So
These
that
are
is
all
the
used together.
yes, they all are there in the live actually in different organizations.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Yeah.
benefits of the cloud computing is one is as I discussed with you, cost savings is there. As I discussed with you, in
Pay as you,
legacy infra
pay as you
practices,
use.
lot of hardware they used to buy and maintain that is
Yeah.
going to be saved it. And
Mm.
scalability is up and down you can increase the size of the capacity of the servers by
Yeah.
adding networks and servers also, and decrease it also immediately. It happens in minutes itself, everything. Scalability
Right.
is possible in minutes, scaling down is possible. Okay, then
Okay.
flexibility is access from anywhere, any device. As I told you, even from mobile also you can access, from tab also
Sure.
you can access it. Then
Okay.
reliability is built-in backups, disaster recovery is there. You have backups, as I discussed with
Mm.
you, storage devices are there, cloud storage devices. And there is no disaster will happen, there is a guarantee. So instead of
Mm.
disaster, even if it happens, they will have a recovery process very fast. Where physical recovery is highly difficult, it takes longer time for them. Okay. Then
Mm.
speed and innovation, faster
Sir,
deployment
sir,
of
built-in backups. For example, if a virtual machine fails.
Banks are there, right? Banks will take daily backups, weekly backups, right? Our
Okay, okay,
statements,
right,
all
right.
those things. Okay. If something,
Okay,
one server has disaster, from another server, they can recover it. Because when you say cloud services, they will have multiple backups.
multiple backup. Okay,
Okay. Then common cloud use cases are web hosting is one, Netflix,
okay.
AWS,
ABC,
all those things.
Hotstar,
Amazon,
yeah,
Amazon.com, all
Amazon,
those.
Flipkart.
Yes. Yes. Data storage and backup is you have Google Drive is data storage and backup file. We use
Yeah,
Google Drive, right? For all
yeah, yeah,
those
yeah,
things, including docs
yeah.
and sheets also, right? All
Yes,
those are
yeah.
coming under cloud storage and backup. Then
Okay,
big data and AI is you will store the big data into cloud services also
okay,
by using any kind of data you can use it, or even if you take the LLMs, large language models of AI like ChatGPT, all those are stored in different servers. Even Gmails also stored in different servers location wise. So all those can be taken examples.
sir.
Then
What is big data, sir? I don't know.
big data is huge, millions of records, if you are trillions of records, if you are doing
Okay.
billions
For
of records,
example,
billions.
for example,
Example, you
alter
can take you can take
bank,
any,
bank, no, sir.
yeah, bank's transaction also will come under big data.
Okay. So big data will.
Telecom, take telecom, our messages,
Okay.
calls, you will have
Yeah.
a lot of things, right? All those are stored, right?
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, DevOps and CI/CD. What is DevOps? It is a development and operations combined together. It means development is there. They will develop the product. After that, it is going to be there in the operating procedure on production. Like what you are accessing the all public sites, those all are there on the operation side. Operation support people will be supporting. If one web page is not working, they'll support it. These two teams are together called development and operations, DevOps.
Oh,
So how it
okay.
is combined it, development need to be deployed on the operation side. Before deploying, they need to follow the testing process also, certification
Mm.
process also like UAT, all those
Mm.
things with automated software. So CI/CD is continuous integration, continuous delivery. Let us say one bank is introducing different policies. They'll
Mm.
go stage by stage, they'll upgrade, update front end screens by combining with the policies. So all those all are used with continuous integration and continuous delivery. Continuous integration is previous features need to continue and add the new features on top of that. That is called
Okay.
continuous. Continuous deliveries, they'll have weekly deployment, software builds deployment or monthly builds deployment. All these happens through the release processes, software
Okay.
release processes. Okay. Just a moment, I'll be
Yes.
back. Give me seconds.
Yes. CI/CD full form is.
Continuous integration, continuous delivery. You are able to hear
Yeah. Yes.
continuous
Yes.
integration and continuous delivery. You'll get all these acronyms on internet or on you ask in the this one LLM,
DeepSeek.
DeepSeek or ChatGPT anywhere. Okay. Now cloud versus traditional training. So cloud computing is cost is less, and
Yeah.
traditional IT is upfront cost, high cost it is. Okay,
Yeah.
high cost will be there. Then maintenance is easy, managed by AWS. Here you need to manage self-managed within the
Yes.
organization. There will be people required, more people like system all administrators.
More
If you
money
take
to be
10
spent.
years back, yes, 10 years back, there were layoffs due to cloud implementation. The legacy setups were moved into cloud. So they reduced the staff. So now
Mm.
AI is coming into the picture, they are reducing the staff also. The same way
Mm.
it is going to happen. When new technology comes up, people are going to be sacked. I mean, reducing the staff basically for costing.
Mm.
Then
Mm.
scalability, we discussed it. Then access levels
Yeah.
are globally, you can
Can
give
be.
access to any
Yeah.
project team by defining the roles, what is the size of the infrastructure they can create with limitation.
Okay.
You got it, right?
Yes, sir.
Then popular cloud providers, we discussed already
Yeah.
with AWS and Azure, Google Cloud platforms. Now, on these topics, whatever we discussed, let us see 10 questions. What is
Mm.
cloud computing? We discussed it. Cloud
Yeah.
computing is the on-demand delivery of
Okay.
IT resources, server storage, databases, networking, software, A,
Mm.
artificial intelligence, or the internet
Yeah.
with pay-as-you-go pricing,
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah.
Then what are the three main service models of cloud computing? IaaS,
IaaS,
PaaS, SaaS.
yeah.
We discussed that. So what are the
Yeah.
four types of cloud deployments? Public cloud,
Public,
private cloud,
private,
hybrid cloud, multi-cloud, right?
IT. Yeah.
Right. Then what is the key advantage of cloud computing over traditional? Answer is scalability is allowed
Scalability.
and cloud
Yeah.
allows install
Flexibility.
scaling of resources up or down based on demand, unlikely physical servers. Physical servers
Yeah.
are cannot be
Yeah.
done immediately, fixing the extension of the networks, all those things. It takes
Mm.
time. Within a short span of time, you can increase the size of the networks here in cloud. It is easy.
Okay.
So what is serverless computing in cloud? A cloud
Lambda.
execution model where provider automatically manages servers. It means there is a Lambda service. Using the Lambda service in the backend, it manages. But you need to write the Python scripts for Lambda operation purpose in the backend
Okay.
or JSON scripts. So that
Okay.
is the process. Allowing developers to focus only on code. It means once you automate that managing the servers with Lambda services, you can create such kind of setup, automatically manage, then developers can work on their project activities. Right? What is
Okay.
S3 and what is
Sir,
what is
1 minute.
it used? S3 is simple storage
Sir,
service
1 minute.
basically.
Can you get back to that fifth question once again? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Can you give me an example of how any uh, instance where we
Let us
can
say
see?
web server is there. Web server.
Okay.
You take a web application will have three-tier architecture: front-end application, back-end database server, middleware
Yeah.
app server, such kind of thing will be there. Okay.
Okay.
All
Okay.
these three-tier applications will have maintenance. Maintenance means for some kind of issues, what are the actions need to be taken, all those things. That is going to be automated in the backend with the Lambda services by using
Okay.
Boto 3 Python scripts.
Okay. So allowing developers to focus only on the code meaning.
Code meaning they will be working on the application development, right?
Okay. Application development.
They don't need to work on the server maintenance, all those things. It is automated with Lambda service.
Okay.
So basically, this is going to take care of all the things.
Okay. It is going
You
to
got
take care of the storage and how it is run in the storage.
yes.
Is that,
Everything is
is
going
that
to be taken. Like let's say one file is created, then that file need to be moved to the S3 storage
okay?
service. It is going to be
Okay.
taken care by Lambda
Okay.
scripts.
Okay. Okay.
Once it is created, it need to move it. So they are
Mm.
going to create a sequence of the execution, like a batch processing, one by one, all those
Mm.
things. They don't need to execute each line of the program separately, each program separately for different actions.
Okay.
Okay, so what is S3? I
So
explained to you.
that is that's for software development, right?
Which one?
This Lambda uh, serverless
Lambda is
computing.
for automation of the server maintenance in the backend and also
Yeah, I
architecture
understood
maintenance.
that. Focusing only on code meaning we're creating software, right?
Allowing developers to focus only on code means their activity. What is the developer activity? They need to develop the software.
Okay. Okay.
Software
Understood.
activity is different, infrastructure activity is different.
Okay.
If you are using the
Understood.
developers for creating AWS automation,
Mm.
mm, for Lambda services, they use the developers. They don't
Okay.
use cloud engineers. Cloud engineers are not having capabilities to write the JSON scripts, Python scripts.
Okay.
Many of them, many of them.
Right.
Okay. So what is AWS S3? I explained to you. What is the difference
Yeah,
between horizontal and vertical scaling? In the cloud, I
adding
said.
more servers and upgrading existing servers capacity.
Yes. Adding more servers means I told you you need to add during
More
e-commerce.
hardware.
The site is increasing the load. Vertical is
Yeah,
upgrading existing server capacity, like hard disks
RAM.
can be attached it, storage devices can be attached it, all
Yeah.
that. Let us say 20 GB is the minimum, lowest for virtual machine in AWS. Then you can increase it to 100 GB, 200 GB, 300 GB, depends on that. This also can be automated under Lambda services. If capacity is needed, it will add the devices,
Okay.
all those things. See, you will come to know the practice.
So one minute, sir. Adding
Huh?
more servers. Server is a hardware, right?
Here you are not talking about hardware, right? We are in cloud, right? Cloud is virtualized server. Virtualized
Okay.
missions are there. On the virtualized mission, you can install the web servers like WordPress server, Apache server, Nginx server. So many servers are there, categories of the
Virtual
server.
server means what, sir? I have lost touch with something.
What is virtual mission? Tell me. What is EC2? What did you understand?
EC2 is elastic compute cloud.
What is it actually? What does it
It
mean?
means we can um, stretch the amount of
No,
cloud.
it is a mission. EC2 is a mission, virtual mission. Virtual
Okay.
mission means it is not physical. In cloud, it is created virtually. Under
Okay.
that mission, you can install any kind of software for servers maintenance. Apache to Nginx server, WordPress
Okay.
site can be installed it. You can browse through that virtual server, the web browsers. So
So
now,
these are all virtual servers on
yes,
the cloud.
on virtual missions, using
Okay.
virtual missions.
Okay.
There you can increase the capacity of the server also. Hard disk can be increased it. Then
Okay.
databases can be connected it. You can take the backups
This
of
is
them, download the
horizontal
backups.
scaling, sir. You're talking about.
Pardon?
Right now, you told me about horizontal scaling, right?
Yeah, horizontal scaling is you are adding more servers means more virtual machines you are adding it.
Okay. Okay.
EC2s.
Okay.
Right? Then virtual scaling is horizontal one is adding more servers. Vertical scaling is upgrading existing server capacity, like capacity in view of hard disk. Now let us say if your desktop need one more hard disk, you will be adding external device or internal device if slot is there in the hardware in the motherboard.
Okay. So virtual scaling is more of hardware, and horizontal scaling is more of software.
Yeah, software needs servers also, physical machines also to add servers. Both are
Okay.
required.
Yeah, that's what, sir. Vertical scaling is more to do with hardware.
First, you need to configure the server hardware, right? If you want to use MS Office, do you need the
Yeah.
laptop or not?
Yes. Yes.
Right? Even Google Docs, if you want to use, you need to use either on any device, right? Any electronic device, right? Either
Yeah.
mobile or tab or desktop or these things. So all these
Mm-hmm.
devices are hardware devices, right? On top of
Mm-hmm.
that, you are installing software and using the software. Now,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to build a server, what happens? Server is a software. That software needs the physical infrastructure here. But in cloud, what is required? Virtual server, virtual machine is required. Virtual machine is what? EC2.
Okay.
The EC2 has CPUs, RAMs also. Now, let us say if you want to upgrade your physical desktop,
Yeah.
upgradation can happen with RAM, it can happen with hard disk, it can happen with CPU also.
Yeah. Sir, if you don't mind, can you just give me a small understanding about virtual machines?
About virtual machine, I discussed with you, right? You have now laptop is there. You want to
Okay.
use Word software or any software.
Okay.
Now what happens? You are installing those softwares and using the physical this one.
Right.
Then the
Right.
same thing, you take Windows there. on virtual machine. You can set up the virtual machine, Windows machine in cloud.
Okay.
On top of that, you can install this particular software also.
Okay. Okay.
In
Understood.
cloud, you can use WordPress, MS Office, tools like Word and Excel sheet also and PPTs also. It is the same simulation. It is.
Okay. Right.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Don't get confusion, huh? No, because we are going through all these
Now,
things
why I'm
one more
asking
time.
is because uh, for me it is a big gap for me.
Yeah, I agree with
After
you. I agree with
learn
you.
virtual machine.
But you can listen the video number of times later on also.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, because for
Yeah.
every word, where every sentence, I'm giving examples here, right?
Sure, sir. Yeah.
So, okay, now what we'll do, we'll go through these three questions also. What is CDN in cloud computing? A content delivery
Content
network
delivery network.
speeds up content delivery by caching data in locations closer to
Close.
users. Now, let us say you
Yeah.
want to share one G Drive file or Google
Okay.
Docs. Now, what
Okay.
they are doing? They are sharing through the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
That is a content, basically. You are sharing
Mm-hmm.
the document to me.
Mm-hmm.
That is coming through the content delivery network. It means content is delivered on a particular network, content delivery network. That is called CDN. And it
Mm-hmm.
speeds up content delivery by caching um, data in locations closer to users. Now, if you are sitting in different location, different country, yes, you can share there also. I will be accessing from Bangalore. It is possible, right?
Yeah.
How it is shared through cloud, where they have hosted that through CDN network, content delivery network. That is called CDN.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Even you can share any kind of pictures also on cloud. Upload pictures in S3. You can share as a public URL or private URL also. You can share those
Right.
things, right? Then
Mm-hmm.
what is the role of virtualization in cloud computing? Virtualization allows multiple virtual machines to run on
Mm-hmm.
single physical server, improving resource utilization. When you say here, multiple
Mm-hmm.
virtual machines means they'll have one physical server will be running. Physical server is, let us say this laptop can be organized to run virtual missions
Mm-hmm.
by us. Now, virtual mission can be installed it here. It can be configured. Like that,
Yeah.
one virtual mission I have configured for Apache 2. Another virtual mission I can configure for WordPress. Third one can be configured for Nginx. Like that, three virtual missions I have configured on this laptop. Now,
Mm-hmm.
laptop is having a server, which is a software with running for virtualization missions.
Right.
Virtualization server will be running here. Like
Okay.
VMware is a
Mm-hmm.
software. VMware can be installed in this laptop. It can create missions. Those missions can be running under VMware server.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, this became a physical server of virtualization missions purpose. The same way, the same physical mission setup can be created with Amazon data center also.
Okay.
There will be physical server. On top of
Yes.
the
Yes.
physical server, you can create like multiple virtual machines like EC2s, and you can
Mm.
use them for particular purposes.
Okay.
Okay. Later on, I'll show some architecture diagrams within a material. You will understand them.
Okay.
Okay. So what is the biggest security concern in cloud computing? That has data breaches, unauthorized access. What is data breaches? Data security will not be there. That security need to be taken care by the people. There is a
Yeah.
concept called identity access
I.
management.
Yeah.
Yeah, IAM, identity access management.
I.
IAM can create the security policies to protect the servers, protect any data also. Unauthorized access are protected through the identity access management policies. Mitigated using encryption. Key management service also can be used. KMS means. Key
Yeah.
management means like multi-factor
Management.
authentication.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to
Encryption.
access your bank site or app, it will send the
Yeah.
OTP.
Key encryption
Yes, yes.
service.
Key management services like OTP. You know
Yeah.
OTP, right?
Yes.
OTP is
Yes.
what for? Even they give the password on particular thing, it will ask OTP as a second factor.
Confirmation.
Authentication purpose. Are you the
Yeah.
right person? Like,
Right.
so all these things, security policies will come under IAM policies, and security
Mm-hmm.
best practice also we need to use it. So today's session is up to what is cloud computing, and also 10 questions we created about these topics. So we
Okay.
completed this. I'm going to stop this recording.
Okay.